Bam. We off pause. I don't know why my phone be like leaning further than yours. Alright. Bam. Yep, we got it. Alright, we off pause.
Alright, y'all. Thank you for joining us again.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's get it. Okay, so now we're gonna talk about consistency with your attitude. Let's work on your attitude here. This is life changing stuff here, people. So we're gonna act like it. So consistency with your attitude. All right, so and I don't mean like your attitude you have once a day or maybe once a week. I mean like the consistent attitude, consistent thoughts in your head, like your attitude about things. Like my attitude is it could always be worse. That's my consistent attitude about everything.
And it gets on my nerves.
Yeah, get on her. It annoys the ish out of her, dude.
Because he don't let me have my moment. My fault. He's talking. Go ahead.
Nah, that ain't what I'm talking about. Gotta take a. You know what? Forget this, man. That's it. I'm done. Nah, but yeah, it's like. Nah, I wasn't saying it because we was talking about just because like you gotta have a moment. Like I'm gonna let you have your moment.
No, he don't. So I'm so emotional. I'm an emotional person, and he won't let me wallow in my emotions.
Yeah, nah, cause she wallowed too long. She'd be like, okay, so imagine this. It'd be like, okay, so her emotions. It'd be like, okay, take one lap around the pool. So this is her emotions. You're supposed to take one lap around the pool. Yeah, and then she take her one lap, breaststroking. Then she take another lap backstroking. Then she take another lap just waiting. Then she take another lap just chilling there for a minute, like just floating. And then she get out the pool. And then she look at the pool like, you know what? Like, no, I'm just messing with you. But yeah, so yeah.
So one thing that I try to do, because I'm working on my patience. I'm going to be 34 years old next month, and I still am working on my patience. I think I'm going to be working on that until the time I'm not here anymore. But the thing is that I really try to find the silver lining. Even though at the moment in my emotions, I'm not thinking that, once I take a second to say, you know what? There's got to be a positive in this somewhere. Like, you might not see it at first, but there has to be a positive somewhere.
Yeah.
So you just got to find it.
Yeah.
Or make it up.
And right, I'm about to say, and the thing is, the stuff we do, man, it's not easy. Trust me, nothing we do is easy. But it's worth it. Like, I mean, for real, if you want to be truly happy, you're going to have to work at it. Like, it's going to be, it's going to take some moments. Like, you're going to have to, see, that's our thing, moments.
Mm-hmm. So, oh, okay.
Oh, go ahead.
We can talk about it on the next one.
Go ahead.
So on the next topic?
Yeah.
Okay. So I kind of already talked about this earlier on the Facebook Live, but being consistent in your diet and exercising, which a lot of times I'm very inconsistent. I'm very consistent at being inconsistent. But since January, no, when did I start my workout classes at work? Yeah, January. Yeah, I started in January. I take 2 classes a week at school or work on my lunch break. But I have missed some days, but it's because our instructor had to miss days. But you know, I'm starting out slow, 2 days a week. Then I'll eventually start working out at home, and pretty much I'm eating okay. I could probably skip some of the sweets at work. I could skip the sweets at work. But, you know, baby steps. So, and that's the thing, like, you have to make it attainable. And any goal, anything you're trying to be consistent in, you gotta make it attainable. So don't say that you're gonna eat healthy for 6 weeks or 6 months. Say you're gonna eat healthy for a month or 2 weeks, and then move on 2 more weeks. And I was talking about the sweets, and I'm terrible at the sweets because every time I eat, I want something sweet afterwards. It's terrible. Gotta fix that. But anyways, so
yeah. So I've been consistent in my exercise. Like I had to take a 2-week break because I think I ripped some muscles in my abdomen. Because I was going too hard. Like I'm trying to give me an 8-pack. Like, yeah, I was going too hard, so I had to take me a 2-week break. So I was at 24 weeks. Yeah, I was at 24 weeks, and I stopped for 2 weeks. Now I'm at week 6, so I figured, yeah, I'll be back at 24 in no time. I almost made it half a year. I almost made it a year. Oh, but yeah, so but it takes discipline, man. Like it's, and then some days I ain't gonna lie. Some days I just get up and be like, you know what? Not today. Like but it's like the thing is, man, you gonna fall and you gonna fall. But the thing is, you just gotta get up and don't let that fall and stop you, like from doing what you need to do or what you know you have to do. So yeah, so that's that. So friends and family.
And I kind of already talked about this on Facebook too. Gotta be consistent with your friends. So
And
family. And it's hard sometimes to fit them in your busy life because you got work and kids and housework and it's just like before you know it, it's time to go to bed and you're just like, what the heck? So really try to make dates, play dates or call your siblings or whatever. Just be consistent about it.
Like wifey got this name now. It's called No Mom, No Kids. What's it called?
It's called Kids Free Moms Club.
Yeah, the Kids Free Moms Club. Like, so she leave the kids with me.
And I go hang out with other moms.
She leave the kids with me. I just try not to break nothing on them. So I just let them go. Like, oh, go ahead, have fun, man. Just don't break nothing. Yeah, so yeah, but then, and also with the consistency with your friends and family, you got to let them know what you will and won't accept. Like, you know what I mean? You got to be consistent with that. Like I said that earlier. But you have to be consistent in your in your standards. You know what I mean? Like, you can't flip. I don't care who it is, man. You can't, like, if you wouldn't let, if you ain't going to let one family member get something for free, then don't let none of the family members get it for free. You know what I mean? But then, if you would do something for one family member, you got to be sure you can do it for all your family members. Like, you know what I mean? Or all your friends. Like me, my thing is I can call everybody. But then the thing is I'm not very consistent at calling people because, like she said, your day get to going. And before you know, like right now, it's 10 o'clock already.
Yep.
Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, and time moves. So, you know what I mean? So, and then by the time you realize that it's 11 o'clock at night, I'm not calling nobody at 11 o'clock at night.
Right.
Like, you know what I mean?
That's why I like to text. Because I'll text people when I know they're at work, or I'll text them on my lunch break. Because somebody might see the text, and then once they have a moment to respond, they can respond later. And at least they know I was thinking about them. Like, I do that a lot, because I can just send a text real quick, and then they can, like I said, respond when they're able to.
Right.
So, you wanted to do the other thing in 5 minutes?
Yeah, we can.
So, we got a new
segment.
A new segment, a new way of ending or wrapping up Happily Married TV.
Yeah. And it's called. Like I know, I'm scratching my head, she's scratching her belly. And it's called, what is it called?
Let's Take a Moment.
Yeah, Let's Take a Moment. Sponsored by Momentum with Jay.
That's me.
Yeah, that's Sweetie's wife. That's Sweetie's company for all you leaders who need some development and training. This is what she does. So, you know what I mean? She's a life coach. You can get paid, you can get your stuff in order messing with her. So, you know what I mean? Teaches you little things that create big solutions. Yeah. And what was the moment I say?
Some about.
Oh yeah. Okay, so today let's take a moment. All right, so the moment. Any real life lesson is going to cost you something. Like, I mean, it's going to cost any life-changing lesson it's gonna cost you something. It's gonna cost you some friends, time, money. It's gonna cost you something. Like it's not totally gonna be free. Like, but anything that's gonna make substantial change in your life, it's gonna cost you something. Like, and it costs to play. Like, you gotta pay to play, as they say. That used to be the thing they say with women. Like, you want to come over here on this playground, you gotta play to play. That was my moment. All right, yeah, what you think?
So be careful what you ask for,
Yeah.
or be careful what steps you take in your life, because you know, even all good things and bad things that happen in your life, which I've learned, are lessons.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not bad if you learn something.
Yeah.
But you're going to get scars along the way. You're going to get your feelings hurt. You are going to, you know, it's going to cost you money or time or energy or people in your life. Like, there's been people I've lost in my life over the time for the choices I made in my life and the choices they made in their life. So,
Not mad about it, though.
no, not mad. You know, because everything happens for a reason. I believe that wholeheartedly. Everything that's happened in your life, there's a reason for it. You might not understand it now. You might not understand it 30 years from now, but it happened for a reason.
And the reason might be outside of your comprehension.
Mm-hmm. That's what I was gonna say. You might not
Like, you might not understand the reasoning, but then when things come to fruition, you be like, oh, like my thing. And we talked about this, like me and wifey talked about this long time ago. Like, you know how people be like, oh man, I want to be a millionaire, or I could do this, or I could do this if I was a millionaire and all that. But then this is my thing. If you can't handle $100, what make you think the universe is gonna give you $1 million? Like, I mean, seriously, like, if you can't handle a 1965, why would you get a 2018? You know what I mean? Like if you're not mentally ready for that, you know what I mean? So that's why I'm saying you gotta understand that it's gonna, okay, so this is a quick example of this, like a life lesson. Okay, I was drinking at one time and point in my life. Like, every day, all day. It's what I did. It's what I'm going to do. When I go on break from work, I go get me a drink. When I get up in the morning, I get a drink and watch Maury. When I get off of work, I get a drink. So, I got a DUI. And then I had to go through this class and all this extra stuff and all that. So, after that DUI, I didn't drink no more. So, the thing that was a life lesson for me, because it actually showed me how bad I actually was. And then it costed me time, it costed me energy, it costed me money.
Cost him his driver's license.
Yeah, it cost me my driver's license.
His freedom, because everywhere he went, somebody had to be driving him somewhere.
So that's what I'm saying. So life lessons is gonna cost you something. Real life lessons. You know what I mean? Like, and then that was a pivotal point in my life, because it had to change. Like, now the life lesson I learned. So yeah, man. So that's what we're gonna do from now on. We're gonna run the show. And then we're going to have let's take a moment at the end of the show to take it out, to take us out. So we give y'all some weekly motivation, you know what I mean? Like, and something to think about. Like that's our goal, is to get people to think. We don't want you to do what we do, or, you know what I mean, or none of that. We just want you to think. Like, you know what I mean, for yourself. That's about it. So Henry Jr.
Jessica.
And this is Happily Married. We off pause over here. All right, yeah, so salute. Love y'all.
Bye, y'all.
See y'all next week. 1, 2, 3, let's go.